بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما مزيدا أما بعد. Alhamdulillah, we're continuing our study of Madina Book 1 on this Monday morning. At the request of students, inshallah ta'ala, we would like to review some of the lessons we have recently took and some of the grammar rules. We're going to begin today, inshallah ta'ala, on page number 54. Page number 54. Okay? This is the Ad-Darsul Ashir, the 10th lesson. Everyone turn to page number 54 in our textbook. طيب. This is going to be a review of the last 3 classes. Okay, beginning on page number 54. So let's begin, inshallah ta'ala. If anyone has any questions, then you will ask in the comment section, and we will, or send us an email, and we will answer your inquiry. So let's begin. Ad-Darsul Ashiru, Hamid. He says, Man anta, and you can repeat at home, but we're not going to go as slow as usual. We're going to go a little faster because this is a review. Okay, this is a review. Any questions you have, you will ask, inshallah ta'ala, we will explain it. Man anta means who are you? Ana talibun bil jami'ati. I am a student with the university. أأنت طالب جديد؟ أأنت طالب جديد? Are you a new student? طالب جديد? Yes, I am a new student. من أين أنت? Where are you from? أنا من الهند. I'm from Hind. ما اسمك? What is your name? اسمي محمد. My name is Muhammad. ومن هذا الفتى الذي معك? And who is this young man or young boy? The one who is with you? هو زميلي. He is my friend, he's my classmate or roommate. أهو أيضا من الهند? Is he also from Hind? Meaning India? لا هو من اليابان. No, he is from Japan. ما اسمه? His name is Hamza on page number 54. Ya Muhammadu. What is your language? O Muhammad. Okay? Like we said, this is going to be a quick review. It's not an actual class. This is a review class. So if anyone has any questions, you will ask, inshallah ta'ala. But on this page, we learn a couple new things. Okay? On this page number 54, we actually learn a couple of new things. One of them is the attached pronouns, okay? The concept of having attached pronouns. Yes? Before this, we have learned about detached pronouns, okay? Can someone give me an example of a detached pronoun? Huwa, hiya, ana, right? Like I. Good. Anta, very good. Anta, naam. So these are all detached pronouns. Detached pronouns. Why do we say detached pronouns? Why do we call it detached pronouns?
They're attached.
Because they're not attached to anything, right? They're munfarid. They're by themselves, right? Man anta. It's not connected to man, correct? All right. In this lesson, we learn about the second type of pronoun, which is the attached pronoun. Okay, the attached pronoun. So let's write it down so we have a visual. We have detached pronouns, and we have attached pronouns. We said some detached pronouns would be huwa, ana, right? Here. What else? Anta, anti, good. Anta and anti. They're detached. Now, all detached pronouns have a attached pronoun version of it, okay? Meaning it has a version which is attached to nouns, okay? So for huwa, we would have what, for example? Who, right? So we would say ismuhu. Ismuhu, meaning his name, okay? Huwa, his name. For ana, we have the ya with a sukoon, and the original letter of the word will have a kasra. The original last letter of the word would have a kasra on it. So for example, we would say give me a word.
Baby.
Newer word.
Sayyadi.
Newer word.
Rabbi.
Rabbi.
Jamia.
Jami'ati. Jami'ati. So the original letter of the word, the ta right here, has a kasra and it has attached stretching it. Okay. This is an example of the ana attached version, meaning my university. And then here, the attached version of here would be the ha with an aleph. Okay? So for example, if you want to say her name is, I will say what? Ismuha. Ismuha. You know, let me change this to ismi so that we can see clearly. Ismi. Okay. My name is Ismuhu, his name is Ismuha, her name is. Okay? Then we have anta. The attached version of anta will be what? Ka. Right? Ka. So is your name, if you're speaking to a male, Ismu Ka. Your name.
That's what anta.
Anta, yes, anta. Right? Like for example, you will say kayfa haluk. That sound you make is actually a ka. Right? We said that the kayfa haluk is actually a ka. Okay? And anti is very similar to anta. However, instead of being a fatha, it's going to be a kasra. So you would say it's a female ismu ki. Your name is ismuki. So these are basically the attached and detached pronouns. There are actually more pronouns. Okay, we only give you 5, but there are a lot more. But these 5 will do for now. Okay, and these are the detached versions. Ismuhu, huwa. Ismi, ana. Ismuha, hiya. Ismuka, anta. Ismuki, anti. Okay, so this is what we learned on this page, the detached pronoun. The attached pronouns. Okay, we also reinforce our knowledge about alladhi. Nam, Hamid, he says, وَمَنْ هَذَا الْفَتَى الَّذِي مَعَكَ. And who is this young boy? Alladhi, the one who, ma'aka, is with you. Okay? So alladhi means the one who. The one who. Singular. Okay? The reason why I say singular, this is singular and masculine. The reason why I say singular and masculine is because if you have a feminine version, it's going to change. Okay? It's going to be a different word. Okay? If you have a dual, meaning 2, masculine, it's going to change. If you have 3, if you're speaking about 3 people, it's going to change. Okay? So this is why alladhi, we say this is singular and masculine. Okay? I'm sure we're all familiar with alladhina, right? Alladhina. Alladhina is actually the plural, 3 or more. Okay? So let's keep that in the back of your mind. Alladhina. Alright? Moving on. We also learn about male names that have ata marbuta. The second to last line, Muhammad says, Ismuhu Hamzatu. Ismuhu Hamzatu. Okay, we have a male name here. Naam. Usually male names are what? They have tanween. Right? Muhammadun, Zaydun, Ahmad, Bakrun. Right? However, this is an exception to the rule. Okay? Any male name that has a ta marbuta, the closed ta, it will have only one dhamma. It will have only one dhamma. So here we have Hamzatu. طيب. The next page, let's move on. Any questions regarding that page? No? Clear? واضح؟ نعم واضح؟
إن شاء الله.
واضح؟ قل واضح.
واضح.
واضح. ما شاء الله. جيد.
Can you write واضح?
نعم. واضح.
واضح.
Meaning clear. واضح. Right. First day of class, mashallah, the marker was nice and black. Now, it's getting a little dried out. That's a good sign though, because it shows that we're doing work. Alhamdulillah. So that means we're getting far. Alhamdulillah. Alright, واضح. Let's move on to the next page. Inshallah. The next page, Muhammad, he says, لغتي الأردية. لغتي الأردية. My language, right? Why do we say my language? Because the T, that ya with sukoon and a kasra on the ta, لغتي, my language, is al-Urdiyya, meaning Urdu. أهي لغة سهلة? Is it a easy language or an easy language? Is it an easy language? نعم هي لغة سهلة. Yes, it is an easy language. Here we have a noun and description. The noun is لغة and the description is سهلة. Okay, سهلة. Remember, description always has to match the noun. Okay? محمد لغته اليابانية وهي لغة صعبة. لغته اليابانية وهي لغة صعبة. Or before that we have وحمزة ما لغته. جزاك الله. وحمزة ما لغته. جزاك الله. And Hamza, what is his language? And Hamza, what is his language? Muhammad says لغته اليابانية وهي لغة صعبة. His language is Japanese and it is a hard language. It is a hard language. صعبة. Okay, what's the origin of صعب? What's the original word? I mean صعبة, sorry. Yeah, what's the like if logo wasn't there, how would you pronounce صعبة? صعب, good, right? صعب. But why is the ta marbuta there?
Because of the lugatu.
Because lugatun has it, right? It's a feminine word, so it has to match in gender, right? Because you have a noun description. Good. Then Hamid says, Aina abuka ya Muhammadu? Where is your father, O Muhammad? Here we have a rule that we'll explain at the end of the page. Abi fil Kuwaiti. My father, Abi, my father. Right? So attached pronoun now is in Kuwait. My father is in Kuwait. Huwa tabibun shahirun. He is a blank tabib, doctor. Shahir is a new word on this page, and it means famous. Good, famous. He is a famous or well-known doctor. Okay? Wa ayna ummuka? And where is your mother? هي أيضا في الكويت مع أبي. She is also in Kuwait with my father. هي مدرسة. هناك. She is a what?
Engineer.
Female
Engineer.
teacher.
Teacher.
Over there. هناك. Okay? She is a female teacher over there. Good. أذهبت إلى الكويت يا محمد. There's something else we learned that is new. We'll explain at the end of the page. أذهبت إلى الكويت يا محمد. Did you go to Kuwait, O Muhammad? نعم ذهبت. Right? ذهبت. There's sukoon on the ba. Change it to sukoon. There's a mistake there. نعم ذهبت. Yes, I went. وزميلك أين أبوه? And your roommate or classmate, where is his father? أبوه في اليابان هو تاجر كبير. His father is in Japan. He is a big merchant. ألك أخ يا محمد? Do you have a brother, O Muhammad? نعم لي أخ واحد. Yes, I have one brother. اسمه أسامة. His name is Usama. وهو معي هناك في المدينة المنورة. And he is with me here in the illuminated city of Medina, يعني the prophet city, صلى الله عليه وسلم. ولي أخت واحدة اسمها زينب. And I have one sister, her name is Zainab. وهي في العراق مع زوجها. And she is in Iraq with her spouse. زوجها مهندس. Her spouse is a or an engineer. Good. So let's go to the top of the page. So here we learn a couple new things as well. Nam, we learn what? What did we learn on this page that's new?
Urudiyya.
Urudiyya. Okay.
Lugati.
Lugati. Okay, good. The attached pronouns we learned on the previous page. But what have we learned something new? What's new on this page? What about Aina Abuka? Abuka. But wait a minute, how do you say father? A father.
Abi. Oh,
A father.
Abun.
Abun. How do you say the father?
Al-Abu.
So then, why when we say your father, why is there a wow there? Where does that wow come from?
Abuka.
Yeah, why do
Because it's a
special noun? Good. How many special nouns do we have?
so far.
5. There's 5 in general. 5 in all, right? 5. We only know of 2. We know Abu and Akhu, right? This wow only appears when you add a attached pronoun to it. An attached pronoun to one of these 5 nouns. This is when the wow comes. Yani, you see it. Alright? So this is why the wow is there. Abuka. Akhuka. Alright? What do we also learn? We also learn about the habta. Remember the habta, the habtu? Huh? What's the difference between this? Oh. Good quality stuff here, man. Sure.
IoT lockers, bro.
What's the difference between dhahaba? Mashallah, it's nice. Dhahabtu. Dhahabti. Dhahabti and dhahab. Okay. Dhahabta. What's the difference? What is the difference between dhahaba, dhahabtu, dhahabti, and dhahabta? What do you think is the difference? Dhahaba. What's the meaning of this?
He left.
Good. So he.
Jose. You order Jose? Did you order from Jose? Did you order from Jose?
No. Dhahabtu. ما معنى dhahabtu?
They have two. Did you left?
You. Close. I left.
I left. Have to-
Good. Dhahabtu. I left. Okay. Then we have ذهبتي. ما معنى ذهبتي?
She left.
And
You left.
good. You left what? Female, right? You left. But this is when you speak to one female. One female. Okay? And then last but not least, ذهبت. ما معنى ذهبت?
You left male.
You left. Meaning for singular male. One male. Okay? Good. So verbs, right? Past tense verbs. When you're speaking to a particular person, the pronoun changes. Okay? Right now we're only going to take four. These four. ذهب, meaning he left. We learned this already. This is easy. ذهبت, this is new. When you want to say I left, you would say ذهبت, right? Another verbs, the other verbs that we learned is what? خرج. ما معنى خرج?
He went.
He went. And ما معنى جلس?
He sat.
Good. So he sat, he went. Right? So he sat, he left, he sat. ذهبت means I left, right? ذهبتي means what? You left, female. And ذهبت, you left, male. Alright? These two, if you're not sure which one, you can't remember that fatha is for males and kasra is for females, then you can just say ذهبت. ذهبت. Say ذهبت.
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 So then it's implied. Right? If you speak to a female, you already know. It's understood.
How do you say she left?
ذهبت.
ذهبت.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
you want to take it? It's up to you. You feel like
No,
you can
let's
take it?
try- No, let's
Okay. So this is how you conjugate between these four pronouns. So let's try to use an exercise here. How would you say he left? I mean he left. Wait a minute. Why do we keep saying left?
Went.
Yeah, that's stuff a lot. Left. I mean went. ذهب means he went. I went. Stuff a lot. You went. Means to go. So, yeah, you went. Past tense went. Okay? Present tense you say I'm going. Right? خرج means to leave, yani, or left. Alright? So how would you say he left? He left. You would say خرج. Right? How would you say I left? Look at it, same template.
خرجت.
خ.
خرجت.
Same thing, look. خ, ra.
خرجت.
There you go. خرجت. So the same template, right? All you gotta do is change the letters. So خرجت. You see, look. فتحة فتحة سكون ضمة. فتحة فتحة سكون ضمة. Okay? Same thing. All you're doing is changing letters. So خرجت. Alright? How about you left? You left. Female.
خرجت.
Good. خرجتي. خرجتي. Right? خرجتي. ذهبتي. خرجتي. Right? Now what about you went male? When male?
خرجت.
خرجت. خرجت. خرجت. Alright? Easy? واضح? واضح? Okay, now let's do جلسة. How would you say he sat?
Yeah, hold on, let me do this.
Oh, yeah, no, go ahead.
He sat, so jalasa, right? So he sat is jalasa.
جلسة. خلاص, easy. Now what about I sat?
Jalastu.
Good. Jealous. Two. Okay. What about you? You sat. Female. We're talking to female. One female.
Jalasti.
Jealous. T. Good. Good. Now what about you went? One male.
You mean you sat, male?
Yeah, you sat. Sorry.
Jalasta.
Jealous. Ta. Good. Jealous. Ta. Good. All right. So these are verbs and how to conjugate them into
So it's the same 3-letter words. What you're gonna do is
same template.
fatha,
Fatha,
fatha, sukoon, and then whatever it is, right?
whatever it is. Yeah. All right. This is basic, very basic. Okay. Now later on when you study, it doesn't get more complicated because, I mean, not really complicated. It's become it's easy, but instead of this being fatha, the middle letter, it's going to become kasra. Okay? But that's later on. Don't worry about it. Like sami Allahu liman hamida. Sami'a. Sami'a. See? Sami'a. It's different now, right? It's a 3-letter verb. Now, we learned this. But sometimes it changes to this. But same concept. Just that one haraka, instead of fatha, it becomes kasra. Alright?
Ma ma'na haraka?
Haraka meaning like fatha, dhamma, or kasra. Right? When we say haraka, it means fatha, dhamma, kasra, or sukoon. Right? Okay, so let's do a quick exercise. Okay, quick exercise. I'm gonna give you 5 verbs. Okay? I just want you to conjugate it. Conjugate it, okay? Just to make this like stable, make it firm in our understanding. Alright, so the first verb I'll give you is ja'ala. Ja'ala. Remember ij'alhu hunaka? Ij'alhu hunaka? Put that there, remember? Good. Ja'ala.
To put.
Yeah, to put. The meanings, don't worry about. I'll give you the meanings, but we're not going to emphasize you memorizing it. If you want to memorize it, alhamdulillah. If you don't, then alhamdulillah.
Can you put the meaning down next to it?
Okay.
Yeah. Just because then we can start using it now.
Yeah. So can I erase, or you want the template? Leave the template here?
Just leave one of them.
Okay. So I'll put it over here. We're going to do ja'ala. To put. We're going to do khalaqa, because this word comes up a lot in the Quran. Khalaqa, to create. Alright, to create. We're going to do rafa'a. This comes up a lot in the Quran as well. Rafa'a, meaning to raise. Like raise your hand. To raise. Raise that box over there. Okay? We're also going to do I'm trying to give you words that come up a lot in the Quran, so you see it a lot. And that you could use also in daily usage. Like so. Hakama, which means to judge. Judge. Oh, and hamala, meaning to bury, to carry, to bear. Like I'm carrying a load, I'm bearing a load. Carry that over there. Okay? I carried the box over there. Hamaltu as-sunduq, right? Hunaka, for example. So right now we gave you 5 verbs. All we want you to do is conjugate them into these 4 examples. Dhahaba, he, I, you, one female, you, one male. Okay? And if you go the extra mile to memorize the meanings of these verbs, that's even better.
Correct.
Okay? But we give you an option, okay? If it's too burdensome, you don't have time to memorize, then khalas, you'll be good. But we highly recommend it.
Well, we should memorize
You should remember. Okay.
Otherwise, no point in writing it.
Yeah, you're right.
If we're writing something we don't
Good.
know.
I'm glad. Alhamdulillah. You're thinking like that. So, khalas.
We're wasting our time.
Yeah. I don't want to push anyone away.
No, we don't. We push ourselves.
No. So let's take out 5 minutes, okay? Or maybe 10 minutes.
Yes.
You want us to leave on track because if they said they're coming to pick it up. So you want me to go in the car in the back, just put it in the town?
Okay, then you have qadama, qadama, qadama. Qadama, to judge.
Hakama.
Hakama.
Hakama. Conjugate these verbs into the appropriate pronoun. Okay.
To carry.
We start at 8, so what time we want to finish?
9.
9? Okay. So we're going to go on for 30 more minutes, inshallah. For those who don't have the time, you can watch the video later. But for those who have the time, please stay tuned because we're going to continue to 9 o'clock. Inshallah ta'ala.
Is it hamala, to carry?
Hamala, hamala,
Hamala.
hamala, to carry.
So this is the present form. I carried, you carried,
Past tense,
Past
past tense. Yeah, this is all past tense.
I carried.
Exactly. I carried. Like he went, I went.
He judged, I judged.
Exactly.
He raised.
Exactly.
I created, you created. I raised. She raised.
You finished?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's begin. Ja'ala. How would you put he put? How would you say he put?
He put.
You keep it as ja'ala, right? So that's also, that's the foundation. Good. What about I put?
جعلت.
Ja'al to. Good. What about you put? One female.
جعلتي.
Ja'al T. Good. What about you? One female put.
جعل. You put جعل. Male or female? جعل.
Male.
جعلت.
Ja'al
جعلت.
Ta. Good. So we have ja'ala, ja'altu, ja'alti, ja'alta. Okay? Move on. Khalaqa. He created.
He created. خلق. To create, no?
Right?
So, yeah.
So you leave it as is, right? To create, he created, same thing. Now what about I created?
خلقت.
Khalaqtu. Good. Alright? Khalaqtu. Like, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسِ. Good. I have not created jinn and mankind. What about you, female, created?
خلقتي.
Good. Khalaqti.
تي.
Good. And not last but not least, you.
خلقت.
Khalaqta. Alright? Notice that when we say, like, for example, ismuka, right? I'll write over here. Ismuka. Right? What does this mean? Ismuka.
My name
Ismuka.
is your name.
Your name. Are we talking about male or female?
Male.
Male, right? How do you say your name is female? Ismu?
Smoky.
Ismuki, right? So male here is fatha, right? Ismuka. And female is kasra. Same thing here. Male is, female is kasra. Okay? So always keep that in mind if you're confused. That fatha is male, kasra is female. Alright? In regards to pronouns, okay? Now, rafa'a meaning to raise, how do you say he raised?
Rafa'a.
Rafa'a. How do you say I raised?
Rafa'tu.
Rafa'tu, good. Rafa'tu. What about you, female?
Rafa'ti.
Rafa'ti, good. What about anta?
Rafa'ta.
Rafa'ta. Good. Alright? Easy, right? واضح؟ سهل؟
سهل.
هذا درس سهل؟ هذا درس سهل؟
هذا درس سهل.
نعم هذا درس سهل ما شاء الله. Good. حكم. How do you say he judged?
حكم.
حكم. Leave it as is. What about I judged?
حكمت.
حكمت. Good. What about أنتِ?
حكمتي.
حكمتِ. Good. What about أنت?
حكمت.
حكمت. Good. What about هو? حمل. How do you say he carried?
حمل.
حمل. Leave it as is, right? To carry, he carried. He carried. Same thing. What about I carried?
حملت.
حملت. How do you say I carried a book in my hand? I carried a book in my hand.
حملت كتاب في
My hand.
أودي. يدي.
يدي. خلاص, you know it. MashaAllah. Good. I carried a book in my hand. Perfect. How do you say the cup carries water? or carried water, I guess.
How do you say the cup?
Al-kubu.
الكوب. حمل.
Well, when you're talking about like a object, right? Like Muhammad, it's referring to huwa, right? Huwa, like he or it, right? Third person.
Third person.
So the cup is third person, right? So
حمل. No. حمل.
good. Hamala. Good.
ماء.
Al-kubu hamala
ماء.
ma.
ماء.
Right? Good. How would you say? Okay, let's finish this first. How would you say anti hamala?
حملتي. تي
What about أنت؟
حملت
حملت. Good. All right. How would you say كيف تقول Allah created the heaven and earth?
Allah created
Or Allah, the one who created the heaven and earth. Allah, the one who created the heaven and earth. I'll help you out. So Allah,
الذي
good. Now you put Allah here. Allahu, alladhi, the one who.
خلق us no
خلق, good.
خلق
خلق, why you put خلق?
because he-
Third person,
yeah,
right?
Allah
خلق
us
the heaven and earth.
خلق us
Good. So شمسية نعم.
No.
السماء السماء
والأرض سماء
والأرض.
الله الذي Allah the one الذي خلق السماوات والأرض.
Right? And that comes in the Quran, no? A lot. Alright? Many times you may find samawat. Samawat, plural. Okay? Now, how would كيف تقول I raised the book, then I put it on the table. Okay, I write down the English. Let's do word by word. Can I erase this? I erase to carry and to judge.
So I just want to, I mean, I'm going to watch the tape, right? But
Yeah.
I just want to clarify this. So when you have a third person,
Mm-hmm.
like Aliyun,
Yeah.
right? I would say Aliyun
Always huwa.
dahaba,
Yep.
or kharaja,
Yep.
or rafa'a,
Good.
right? Or khalaqa,
Yeah.
right? Because it's a third person, no?
Yeah.
But if I'm speaking to you or speaking to myself about myself,
That's
right?
when.
Then I've got to
Change.
conjugate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then I've got to conjugate.
Yeah.
It gets a little tricky,
So
right?
so huwa is like default.
Who has default?
That's the template right there.
So I could say Khadija kharaja.
Yeah, but female is different.
Kharaja. Okay.
You say Muhammad kharaja.
Kharaja.
Yeah. Muhammad.
Abbasun kharaja.
Yeah. Third person.
Khalas. I mean,
That's
that's
it.
it. Finished. But if I say that, if I refer to Abbas, if I'm talking to Abbas.
If you're talking to Abbas,
Kharajta.
it's different. Exactly. Because now it's second person, right?
Correct.
Now it changes.
Correct.
Right? So I raised the book. You know how to say then in Arabic?
Thumma.
Thumma. Good. So I'll write in Arabic. Thumma. I don't think we went over it, but this is a very good word to memorize. Thumma comes up a lot. I raised the book. Then
Rafa'tu.
I put it on the table. You see how our sentences are getting longer now? It's getting more complex, right? Before we were babies, right? هذا كتاب هذا قلم, right? Now we're getting to like real sentences, mashallah. So I raised the book. Let's do it word by word. I raised.
Rafa'tu.
Okay, let me erase this. رفعت
Rafa'tu
Two.
kitabu.
the book.
Rafa'tu
Good.
kitabu. Thumma
ثم
ja'altu
good. جعلت
على المكتب.
جعلت على
المكتب.
على
مكتب.
المكتب. خلاص. Look at that. Subhanallah. Thank Allah. This is a ni'mah. It's a real sentence. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. It's a blessing. Wallahi. 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 It's a blessing. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Subhanallah. طيب. So let's say. طيب. One more example. We'll move on. Okay. Let's say the Imam judged judge and I judged the man, okay, the man. The Imam judge and I judge the Imam. So word by word.
Al-Imamu.
Al-Imamu. Al-Imamu.
Hakama.
Al-Imamu. Hakama. Good.
Wal.
Wa.
Wa hakamtu.
Wa hakamtu. Good.
Ar-rajuli. Ar-rajulu.
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 Okay, good. Ar-rajulu. Okay. Now notice that this is, I put Dhamma here because that's what we know. But it's going to change soon, later on, okay? Take note of that.
Why do you keep on changing stuff?
This is going to change later on. I don't want to tell you now because all we know is Dhamma, okay? But it's going to change something else later on, okay? So Al-Imam, the Imam, Hakama, judged. Wa hakamtu, and I judged Ar-Rajul, the man. Khalas. Alright, for homework, we want you to create 5 sentences like this, using a verb. So far you have 8 verbs, right? You have dhahaba, you have kharaja, dhahaba meaning he went, kharaja meaning he left. You have jalasa, he sat. Okay? Now you have ja'ala, he put. Nam, khalaqa, he created. Rafa'a, he raised. Hamala, he carried. And hakama, he judged. So these are 8 verbs. We want you to create 5 sentences using these verbs. Okay? And it's going to make you think more out of the box now. Okay? You're going to be thinking, your brain, mashallah, is going to be working now. Alright? To use verbs. So try to use, the 4 forms we showed you. Meaning I, or you, anta, or you, anti, or even huwa, he. Alright? Moving on.
Can I ask you something?
No.
I know it's going back, right? I know, I apologize for that. But the gaf that we had, right? Like, ismuki, ismuka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just reviewing it right
Mhm.
now for myself. Can you just go over that? The gaf, is it a present term or is it?
Ismuki, ismuka,
Huh.
meaning your name is.
Your name is.
Yes, a
That's
noun.
it. That's
So
it.
there's no time attached to nouns, right?
What
Time
other-
only applies to verbs.
Okay, what other nouns can we use the ka in?
Okay? Any noun. Any noun. So like, how do you say your book?
Kitabuki.
Kitabuki for female, right?
Okay.
Or male.
Kitabuka.
Good. How do you say your pen? Male and female.
Kalamuka. Kalamuka. Kalamuki.
Good. How do you say كيف تقول table? Your table.
Maktabuka.
And then?
Maktabuki.
متبوكي, right? How do you say كيف تقول
Maktabuku. You could say maktabuku.
مكتبك and key? Cool? No,
That's
not
it,
cool.
no. Just
The cool don't
just cool
exist.
and this kind.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Yours. That's it.
Exactly. How do you كيف تقول your room?
Ghurfat. Ghurfat. Your room as in female or male?
Both.
Ghurfati. Ti.
غرفة,
Tuki.
tuki, and
Ghurfatuka.
غرفتك. Alright?
And how do you say his room and her room?
Try it.
Ghurfat to.
Who?
Huwa.
Who? Right? What about here? غرفة
He. He.
ha. Right? So this is attached detached pronouns. Okay, we discussed this in the 18th class. Okay, the 18th class in the video. We have a detailed explanation of it. Going over attached and detached pronouns. Okay. Moving on, we also learned about ma'a. ما معنى ma'a? ما معنى ma'a?
What is
Ma'a.
ma'a?
With.
With.
نعم with. Remember ma'a? With. أنا معك. I'm with you.
Which page are you on? 50.
Same page. 55. Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'a meaning with, right? What's the difference between ma'a and be? Ma'a and be. Both of them mean with, nam. So what's the difference between the two?
Like physical with or
Good. Which one's physical?
ma'a?
Good. Ma'a means physically. So I would say, أنا مع طالب. I'm with a student when I'm physically with the student, right? And then be would be what? More non-physical, right? So for example, I'm with the university. أنا بالجامعة. Are you literally with the university? No, what does that mean?
You're associated with it.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's not physical, yani. Right? Moving on. We also learn on this page. Oh, laka. Remember la and inda? La and inda? What's the difference between la, like laka, and indaka? What do they mean? To have or for, right? To have, right? So inda. I put la or li because it depends, it can change, right? So if you want to say I have, I would say عندي. قل عندي. عندي. Alright? If I want to say I have here, لي. قل لي. لي. Alright? What about
So what's the difference between li and
we'll get to the difference. Let's do the conjugation first. You have male. I'll put M for male, okay? M is for male. You have, you would say عندك. Right? عندك. Ka. Anta, right? عندك. You have for li, لك. قل لك.
laka?
عندك. قل.
Laka.
قل عندك.
Indaka.
لك.
Laka.
عندك.
Indaka.
لك.
Laka.
Okay? Now what about you have female? Put F for female, okay?
In
عند.
the
You got it? Go.
ku.
No ku.
The key.
Key. Good. عندك.
In the key.
Now what about li, for la? Li?
Lucky.
Lucky. Good. Excellent. Lucky. Alright. What about, what else do we have? Oh. Huwa. He has male. Right? I don't have to put male because it's he. He has. You'll put in the who. In the who.
Who.
Right? What about lahu? Right? And last but not least, she has.
In the ha.
Indaha. Good. Indaha. You see inda a lot in the Quran. A lot. Alright? And this will be laha. Okay? So both of these things means have, right? Both of the words mean have. Inda and li, or la. Okay? Now what's the difference between inda and li? If both of them mean the same thing, then why do you have two words, right? Right? Well, li or la is used for to have in reference to humans. Okay? While inda is reference to inanimate objects, so non-living objects.
Just let us. Before you continue, just let us finish writing. What do you think?
No. Okay, 5 minutes to write.
Okay.
Alright. So in the non-living objects. Alright, we're gonna test you on this too. Alright, ready? Okay, so inda means what? Refers to inanimate objects, right? So non-living objects, tab. While li or la refers to having humans, right? Referring to humans. So كيف تقول I have a brother? I have a brother.
I have a brother. Li.
Li, good.
Li. Akhun.
أخ, ممتاز, excellent. كيف تقول I have a book?
Li. Kitabun.
I have a book.
I have in the.
No, see the difference now? Now you gotta make think. You're thinking now. Good. All right. Indi kitabun. How do you say he has a pen?
La indahu qalamun.
عنده قلم. كيف تقول she has a pen?
Indaha
عندها
qalamun.
قلم. Excellent. كيف تقول I have a mother?
Li. Ummi. Ummun.
Mun. Good. Ummun. If you say ummi, what does that mean?
My mother.
My mother. Perfect. كيف تقول you female has a mother? Have a mother.
Laka ummun.
Female. Auntie.
Oh, lucky. I'm sorry.
Lucky.
Lucky ummun.
أم. Excellent. كيف تقول أنت male has a car?
Indaka
عندك
sayyaratun.
Good. عندك سيارة. So you understand? So okay, so we want you to create people, the students at home, to create an example for each. All right, using the same noun. All right, so you're gonna conjugate one noun. We'll give you the noun. How about that? We want you to conjugate these words. ثلاجة. ما معنى ثلاجة? Right? You're gonna think this word will come back, right? You thought chapter 4 was gone. Never gonna see it again. Right? Thalajatun means refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
Refrigerator, okay? So you're gonna conjugate thalajatun into I have a thalaja, you have a thalaja, anti, huwa, hiya. And also the word ammun. ما معنى ammun? Uncle, right? Uncle. Okay, so conjugate these two words. Thalaja using inda. Ammun, you're obviously going to use li or la. Alright? So we'll end there for today, inshallah. It's 9 o'clock. Any questions, ask, send us an email, write in the comment section below. Till then, we'll see everyone tomorrow, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك